Thank you very much, Jack. As Jack mentioned, my name is Adrian Cohen, and I'm very proud to be here today to participate in this interfaith conference on homophobia and transphobia. I'd particularly like to thank Jack and Rebecca and the other members of Rainbow Hamlets for undertaking this extremely important initiative. As Jack mentioned, I chair the London Jewish Forum, which draws its membership from across the Jewish community, from all of the various Jewish religious denominations, and we have quite a few within our community, and of all political persuasions as well. I think the important point to note is that every social phobia which afflicts our communities must be strenuously resisted, and I'd hope that today provides an opportunity for devising locally relevant and faith-orientated strategies to do so. In many respects, all phobias feed off each other. They feed off the same irrational fears, they promote the same irrationality of thought, and they encourage an ignorant and bigoted way of thinking. At first blush, as Jack just mentioned, the issue of homophobia and the Abrahamic faith communities may seem to be a rather complex one, given the approach of our scriptures to the issue of sex and sex outside of marriage. However, this is and should not be the case, regardless of the position of religious doctrine, and without any need to compromise in relation to it. There should be no basis for the persecution of individuals or groups of people because of their sexual orientation. Prejudice against people based on sexual orientation is as wrong as any prejudice on any other basis. The Chief Rabbi, Lord Sacks of Aldgate, has spoken out very clearly on this issue and the importance of fighting prejudice. And as Jack said, I'm here to deliver what he has said in this regard. By reference to the Holocaust, he said, "It wasn't only the Jews, it was also the mentally ill, the physically handicapped, the gypsies and the gays, who were imprisoned, tortured, shot, gassed and turned to ash because they didn't fit someone's narrow template of what it means to be humans. Jews cannot fight anti-Semitism alone. Muslims cannot fight Islamophobia alone. And gays and lesbians cannot fight homophobia alone. The victim cannot cure the crime. The hated cannot cure the hater. We are as big or as small as the space that we make for others who are not like us. May we stand together, fighting prejudice together." As Jack has noted, the Jewish community has, in recent years, made great strides in combating prejudice within the community. Things aren't what they were, say, 20 years ago. And to a large part, this is because we've been helped by the more tolerant environment within the wider society, of which we are an integral part. But we still have plenty of work to do, and there certainly isn't room for complacency. This work can only be helped by individuals in other faith communities. Likewise, taking initiatives to deal with the scourge of homophobia and transphobia. Our communities are linked and look to each other for inspiration in greater ways than we always care to admit. I commend this event and I applaud the brave initiative that's been taken by many individuals to make today happen. Thank you very much.